What does JLC Services do around substance use disorder? Well, substance use disorder is a chemical dependency, right? And again, it's rewiring the brain in the wrong way. And the thing is Whitney, it's what we've seen is that, people with self-medicate, right? That's really what substance use disorder is, right? So is alcohol use. So is watching too much television. So is whatever that escapism is to get out of your real world, right? And so what does the technology do? Again, we talked about this with Julie. I mean, it's not one particular thing. It's rewiring the brain to be able to communicate, to be able to be at rest, to be able to be restored. And you've heard the stories. I mean, people start exercising again. People start looking at healthy ways of doing things. I always looked at it this way. Some people, when they're stressed, look for a cigarette, or they look for a drink, or they look for a pill, or they look for television or something to get their mind, and then they self-medicate. And we talked about it before this thing started. It's a vicious cycle. I take shit to help me sleep at night, and then I got to take shit to get me up in the morning and move, right? It's the ability from going to being able to respond to things in a much more positive way than versus reacting to things. So substance use disorder, I think what we find is there are people that wake up every morning and all they want to do is get high, right? There are other people though that got in car accidents or they broke something or whatever, and through no fault of their own, they start taking OxyContin, they start taking, whatever that is to relieve the pain, and then they get hooked. And then the next thing you know, it's deteriorated their lives.